Hello and welcome to the next part of Super Danganronpa Another 2. Last time we finished the prologue and if I remember right, then Sora got, like, stabbed. Oops.
Yeah, Shobai stabs Sora. That's basically all you missed. Other than the man ever introducing himself as man boss. Anyway, don't worry about that. I won't be able to shut up about him for the entire fucking playthrough. So get used to having a Mikado simp as like the one voicing him. Yeah.
Well.
You've changed. I trusted and waited for you to come find me. You pretended like you didn't see me. While I may choose to forget, the world is not so kind. And now you've become something terrible. Still, I really miss you.
Another empty.
I'm sorry, hold on. I have to show you what symbol that is, because you need to know. It's such important fucking foreshadowing. This is so important, Rina. I'm sorry. I can't shut up about this. This is so important. It's this symbol. They should not have translated this symbol, because this symbol is so detrimental to foreshadowing through this entire fucking game. That's all I have to say. Sorry.
I know this one.
I figured you would. Yeah, I talked about Fib about this foreshadowing recently. Because like after we recorded last time, I was talking to him between the recordings, and I was like, I am so mad that they took this out. And he's like, which kanji is it? And I threw it at him, and he's like, I know what that is. That means these things. And I was like, yeah, it does. And then I started talking to him about the plot, which I can't tell you. And he started guessing things without me like telling him what they were. And I was like, yes, that's exactly what that means. Wow, you figured that out. I'm not surprised, because that's so detrimental to the foreshadowing of the fucking story. Okay, I'll stop whining. Anyway, sorry.
I mean, I'm probably gonna put that up in the video anyway, so others can see it too.
Please do. God.
Alright, I can see Yoroku is the one who waited for us to wake up.
Yeah, get used to her following her Sora around like a lost puppy.
Oh no.
I'm sorry. I said this last time, but I can't fucking stand her. I'll shut up!
You're awake!
Where is this?
I've been worried sick, you know. I didn't think you would ever wake up.
You are... Yoriko.
Huh?
Oh, so you do remember my name? That's good to hear, Sora.
That's right. I got stabbed by someone.
Listen.
Yeah, you got stabbed by Hashimoto. He's one of our classmates. An entire day has gone by already, you know? It's already almost noon.
I'm surprised she's up after a day, considering where that stab was. You know?
Yeah, that could have been fatal, you know?
Oh, yeah, like right near the kidney. Jesus, anyway. An entire day?
Although...
As soon as you fainted, Monocrow freaked out and said stuff like, "This kind of violence isn't welcome in the school environment."
This is a killing game, though.
Yeah, I think it's just the reference.
It is. I poke at it sometimes because I'm like, but you want people to kill each other, right? I think the reason why Monocrow actually gets bent out of shape about this is because everyone is standing there, so it eliminates the idea and potential for a class trial because you know who did it.
Yeah.
So, I think that's why.
I mean,
yeah.
It would make for a very smooth class trial. But he wasn't told about the rules yet, so...
Yeah, that's true. That's probably why he lets him off with a slap on the wrist.
He said not to do anything until further instructions were given.
I see. I'm relieved that I'm still alive. These bandages. Who treated me?
That's Hashimoto's work. Interesting. So he
Please wait for the explanation. Please wait for the explanation. It's so good.
So he fucked up and then had to fix his own fuck up.
And basically, it was like, ah, shit. And then he, because it's not the person he was aiming for. He's like, oh, I wasn't aiming for you. He's like, all right, let's just fix her up real quick.
Oh,
I'm
man.
sorry. Shobai's such a fucking disaster, and I really like him.
That's like the walk of shame for killers.
Yeah, it is. That's why it's so fucking interesting. I think you're gonna like him. Like among some other cast members, but I think you're just gonna like him in general.
I mean, I have a liking for shit stirrers, so he is doing good work on that front.
Yep, What? The person who stabbed me was the one who treated me?
Yeah, I don't know either. He said that attacking you was a mistake and treating you was his apology.
I love Shobai. He's such a disaster human being.
Dude sure is a walking disaster.
A fucking mess.
None of us have any medical knowledge, so the only other choice was to leave treating you up to him. It's also funny for the others who just watched.
Yeah, and then this also... This becomes a problem though, right? Because it means the one person who has now exhibited signs of being stab happy is also the one person who could treat you.
That's a problem, yeah.
It's not like, you know, Inori, who was like sweet little angel biscuit, who was like, oh yeah, if you're ever injured, I'll help you. No, now we get a rough grizzled bitch who's like, all right, yeah, time to die. Oh wait, fuck, I missed.
Oh jeez.
I love Lanush. Talk about carrying fire in one hand and water in the other.
Hey.
Does it still hurt or anything? He might have taken advantage of us and did something weird to you instead.
Don't put that idea in her head. Shut up. No, it stings a bit, but besides that, I'm fine. Guess I have to thank him later.
I mean, he must be pretty bad at stabbing, I guess.
I have nothing to say.
What are you going to thank him for? He's the one who stabbed you. He doesn't deserve your thanks. Alright, Sora, if you think you can move, can you come to the dining hall? There wasn't anything to do while we were waiting for you to recover, so we spent our time thoroughly investigating the island. We're putting together our findings now.
A dining hall? Now that I think about it, where is this? I don't remember seeing any sort of hospital.
Listen.
We're on what's called the Monocrow. It's a cruise ship that has dorms and all sort of other facilities for us to use. Do you remember seeing that big boat on the beach when we first got here? That one.
Ah, that boat. I remember it.
We still don't know anything, that's why we investigated, and we were just about to discuss our findings.
If you want.
You should come to the dining hall and participate if you're feeling up to it, Sora. If not, it's fine to rest for a little longer.
Okay, got it. And Yoriko, thanks, I guess. I will be ad-libbing every single one of her lines towards Yoriko that shows too much affection because secrets.
Alrighty
secrets
then.
that apply only to me.
Why the sudden thanks?
Weren't you taking care of me? I wanted to thank you.
That...
Like that.
It's not like that. We've been taking turns watching over you. Even though I would be lying if I said I haven't been worried about you.
It's so weird that you're getting red like a cherry right now, Yoriko. Aren't tsunderes a bit cliche nowadays?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, I'm going to the dining hall now, so if you're thinking about coming along, then come. I'm going now.
Good riddance.
Oh man.
I'm sorry. I genuinely can't stand her.
Meanwhile, I'm just walking through all this with a big ass question mark on my face because she hasn't done anything to deserve hatred. She just exists right now.
Well, I'll talk to you about it later as shit comes up. I'm just so tired. Well, it looks like I've passed out for quite a while. So, I think I had a bit of a weird dream. My stomach doesn't hurt that much, and my mind is much clearer now. For now, talking with everyone like Yoriko suggested seems to be the best idea.
It's time to
Alrighty.
investigate and move around.
Ah, the stabby stab.
There he is. Oh, what have we got here? When did you wake up, Miss Sleepyhead?
Hey.
Good reaction! Fuck. No need to be so wary. I'm here to apologize. It's not like I can do anything else now anyway, seeing as that Monocrow guy has his eyes on me. Apologize? Now that I think about it, Yoriko said you treated my wounds. What are you up to exactly?
Alright.
I've got nothing to hide. I just treated you because I was sorry.
Are you serious right now?
What's with that? Can't this guy even feel sorry look on your face? Was it that obvious?
Well, looks like I was wrong.
It may be trash, but even trash has its own morals. If there's a victim beyond what I intended, then I have to take responsibility, you know?
Well, you do remind me of a shit stirrer in the game I am just playing.
Oh, fuck. Process of elimination?
Yeah, Renegade is a responsible killer.
You're gonna like him.
I do hope that...
Also, that's really funny. You and Ha both like Renegade. Interesting.
I mean,
It's a very same hat situation.
we both like shit stirrers. It's just the way we go.
I like chaos. That means you might like Mikado too. That's all I got.
No, I do absolutely hope that this guy is not gonna be as exhausting as Renegade because holy shit. You know, as a shit stirrer lover, I do like to imagine what if I was their babysitter. But I refuse to do that with Renegade. That guy is way too much effort. He's so high maintenance.
All I'm gonna say is that Shobai wouldn't let you babysit him, first of all. He's so much of a lone wolf that, like, he'd just be like, fuck off. You can't be around me unless you hand me money. Mikado, on the other hand, would enjoy the attention and annoy the shit out of you.
I mean, Renegade would also love it. He would absolutely love a babysitter. He might kill them though. Because he can.
So, sounds like you're having a good time. It's fine if you don't get it. I don't have to explain every little detail of my beliefs to you. I just wanted to stop by and see how the treatment went. I was about to leave, but you look fine to me. So that's that. Sorry about it. All this. Are we even now? Do you really think we can just move on that quickly, after you went ahead and stabbed me?
Fair.
I love Sora so much. So you're looking to bargain with me. You've got some guts, don't you?
I mean...
What can I get from doing you any more favors? I've already lost a lot on my end. Let's hear it then. I heard your last name is Hashimoto, but I still don't know your full name. And I don't know what your ultimate talent is either. You totally ignored me when we did introductions, right? If you're really sorry, tell me your name and talent.
Hey,
Hey, you're gonna have to learn a thing or two about bargaining. Talk about an unequal exchange. That's what I want to say, but I don't care if it's just that. In a situation like this, I'd get out even if I tried to hide it.
there's no way you've ever heard of me, but I'm a broker who works in the black market. Shobai Hashimoto.
Please tell me that you do not hear Sonic when he talks.
Now that you mention it, I do hear it.
Thank you. I felt insane. Every friend that I've brought this up to has looked at me like, Osiria, what are you talking about? And I'm like, no, listen very fucking closely. He sounds like Sonic when he speaks. He just sounds like a scummier Sonic.
I do hear it, and I don't even hear that much Sonic, I must say, but I do hear it.
Yeah, anyway, thank you for voicing Shobai. I will just stab occasionally because I'm been a Sonic fan since I was like 8. Anyway. Broker.
Not bad.
Quite amazing yourself. Not everyone can confidently talk to a guy who just stabbed them. Anyway, we're done here, right? Now that we've fulfilled both ends of the bargain, we can stop talking to each other. Are you leaving? Everyone's meeting up in the dining hall to compile the information gained from exploring about the island. I'm better off investigating on my own than talking to a bunch of ultimates or not. I don't know if I'd call myself an ultimate anyway. Is that so? And you don't want to hang out with a guy who stabs people without batting an eye, do you?
Depends on who you're asking.
You are gonna like him! I can see it! Guess you're right about that.
Not bad.
Nice to see that you're a fast learner. Here's a bonus piece of advice. Although the wound isn't all that deep, it could still open up again, so take it easy. Oh, yeah. And speaking of wounds...
This is useless.
Nah, it's nothing. It isn't like me to chatter so much. Go take a load off. Oh no, I didn't realize he did that! Every time I replay this game, I see something else that's foreshadowing, and I want to shake Laneige for being that smart.
What other wound are you hiding?
Let's go! I can't tell if he's friendly or psychotic.
You can be both.
This is true. Still, it's good that we could do proper introductions. Anyway, Yorika said go to the dining hall, so let's do that.
Welcome to Monocrow. Something that you should keep in mind is that purple question marks indicate things you can investigate, and green arrows indicate areas that allow you to change locations. Move the crosshair over the green marks and press the Z key to move to that location. Try using the location marked above the dining hall door right now. Okay.
Thanks.
Oh god, everyone's fucking here.
This is a very fancy hall. High-pitched voice, high-pitched voice.
Kanade? That's a Kimono Friends keychain, right? Did you like the anime by any chance? I loved it too.
I have heard of that anime.
Yeah, this game actually makes some references to, like, actual media. Like, the band that, the twins are is actually based off of, like, a real song, and it does play in the game. I don't know if they replaced it in the remake, because I sure hope they did, because it might do a copyright strike.
Fun.
It comes up in chapter 2, so we don't have to worry about it yet.
Iroha, you're being super creepy. What are you, an otaku? Otaku? I'm just interested in anime, that's all. I haven't seen that many. I do like some anime.
Huh?
Oh, really? What anime do you like? I enjoyed watching a show called Corpse Party. Really? Really?
When I say references, I mean references. There's gonna be a lot of those.
Girl, you like the OVA of Corpse Party? Oh my god.
Yeah, interesting, isn't it?
Oh my god. That was not a good OVA.
No, it wasn't. Nah.
Something that gory?
Hey, can you quiet down over there? Why is there so much noise when we're talking about our investigation?
There is, my dear Setsuka. So then
Big Sis can normally handle all sorts of people, but Riri really tires me out.
Oof.
She gives everyone nicknames, by the way.
I think I kind of get it.
Hi, Shinji. I love whoever voices Shinji because they really go into the yelling.
Oh, Frode, I have loved you long. It's time to say goodbye.
You have tea, you're fine.
Quiet, quiet, quiet! We can't move along with all this noise!
Wait, Kokoro is asleep?
Now that's a scoop.
It's a scoop. iPad, more like I sleep.
Kokoro, we're starting now, so sleeping is a bit... if she's tired, then I guess...
Gathering information from these people is like squeezing blood from a stone.
That just is how it is.
Oh, Yuki, it's been a while since we've seen you. Thank God.
He's around sometimes.
I mean, he doesn't need to stalk Sora.
Please God, just don't. I don't want him to.
It's alright, Yoroku. I've almost given up too. Huh? Sora?
Hello. What's up with this mess?
Saucy, you're awake. We were super worried.
Hey.
So you did come, Sora. Are you okay now?
Are you okay? Ow, I bit my tongue.
Sora, baby.
Damn it, Yuri! He flirts with every single woman ever on this cast. So sometimes I just forget he's there until he says shit like that.
I mean, yeah. Dude. Oh,
He has no restraint.
Oh, Sora, my soulmate. Thank goodness you're okay.
Don't worry, Sora. There won't be an article about Hashimoto stabbing you. I respect your right to privacy.
Oh, well, that's interesting.
That's new.
You're a fucking reporter? Sorry, Nikkei, I don't buy that at all. How embarrassing. It's my first time being so enthusiastically welcomed like this.
Sora,
Sorry.
thank you so much. I'm so sorry you hurt yourself trying to protect me. If you had gotten seriously hurt, we wouldn't have known what to do.
Yes.
That's right. We don't know if that guy's actually treated you properly.
And you just let him cook, I guess.
I'm trying to think who in the cast would fucking say. Nah, I got it. Mikado. No. Let him cook. who knows anything about this game will laugh at that. Anyway.
Oh man.
So make sure to give your body another thorough check. I'm fine. In the end, my wound wasn't serious, and I acted without thinking. Besides that, Yoriko said you were gathering to exchange info, but why is it so lighthearted here? I recall the atmosphere being very serious before I lost consciousness. Was it just a dream?
Now that you mention it.
It's also been a day. Like, it's been a day. They've had a day to absorb that information.
About that. There was a really scary atmosphere and we weren't sure what to do.
Thing is,
I felt it too, but Shin managed to turn the mood around.
Shinji?
He said, let's do what we can, and said we should all try to get along.
After all, nothing good comes from being down. Even though it might be a little too up right now.
And so I gave Shin my thanks. Usually prep talks are my thing, but I was in a lot of shock too.
Yeah, totally. You could say it was thanks to him that we all snapped out of it. Heavy atmospheres are like the worst.
Yeah, but
No. I didn't do anything, really. Wow, it's my first time being praised by girls like this.
ugh.
Dude. You are very funny, though. Boy, you disgust me. Still, I can't say I'm not jealous.
I see. Creating a spark of light in the darkest of situations by working together. In a way, that might be hope. Hi, Kokoro.
hello.
Oh, Sora's awake.
Kokoro is also awake.
Right.
Good. Sora's here too. Everyone, give a report regarding your individual investigations.
Oh, are you like the leader? That's kind of cool.
But
If I were to sit and think about it, it's hard for me to identify who an actual leader would be in this group, honestly. They work pretty well just together in general. I can't think of there being like a Kinjo situation here, honestly. Or like a Yuki situation, since this Yuki is a bit more wimpy. But anyway. That's real rich coming from the girl who was sleeping up until now.
Kokoro, your saliva. Clean up your saliva. That's kind of cute.
You disaster gay, shut up.
Gay.
I say this as a disaster gay. I can make fun of her. Before the people in chat get mad at me. Now, before the conversation goes south, Big Sis will start. We're on an island named Utsuroshima, or the Isle of Nowhere. That's fitting, considering what Utsuro means. Anyway. As the name suggests, it seems to be completely deserted. The island isn't that big, seeing as you can circle the entire thing in about an hour.
Well,
But the weird thing is, I've never heard of an island named either Utsurushima or the Isle of Nowhere. Like, I can't even make a guess to where it might be.
so then,
Oh gee, maybe that's the reason for the name, Yuki.
But it can't be that far from Japan, can it? It's not like you can kidnap someone and move them halfway across the world in one morning. But sis, we're on a tropical island, and Japan doesn't have any tropical climates. It's probably further south, past Okinawa. Huh? What's your problem? So what? You're trying to call me dumb, aren't you?
You are interesting. Gee.
Hibiki's one of the biggest brats.
Yeah, I can see.
It's great for comic relief at least, but sometimes it grates on my nerves.
She be a bit mean.
So cranky all the time, all because she's so tiny. Little small energy, so cranky.
Sorry, I make fun of characters that are short and angry.
Gremlin.
Gremlin, absolute gremlin. That's what she is.
No, I would never mean it like that.
My sweet Kanade. The funny thing is, you can't just conclude that it's a tropical region so quickly.
Huh? Why's that?
And why must I reveal this information to a guy like you? Why can't we conclude that?
Indeed.
Right. The thing is, the climate is tropical, but the plants and the ecosystem are similar to that of Japan's.
What kind of discrimination is this?
I'm sorry, I kind of love that Nikkei was like, ooh, what's this about? And Yuri's like, ew, men, don't speak to me. And Emma's like, oh, can I know? And then he... Another note that I should say is Emma's very tall.
Nice.
Yuri very short. He's probably like, the tall queen is speaking to me, I must answer her.
For a second I was like, thinking, what kind of discrimination this is? It's the I don't like you discrimination.
It's, would this be internalized misogyny, or just... I'm trying to place it because, like, Yuri is a guy, but he hates men. And so I'm like, is this internalized misogyny, or, like, still misogyny? What is this?
Misandry?
Oh, yeah. There is a different word for both, isn't there?
I don't know. A tropical ecosystem in Japan? Is there even such a thing?
I'll explain. To be precise, the tropical and East Asian climates have merged, despite the fact that it seems like a southern island at first glance. With that in mind, there is a high probability that this is an artificial island. It was likely made by humans for some unknown purpose.
An artificial island?
Now that you mention it, it seems like a tropical island, but it doesn't feel especially hot or cold. Actually, it feels cool. Look.
You're right, now that I think about it. Even though that I've been wearing a fur coat, I haven't felt hot at all.
I believe. For all we know, everything we see, including the blue sky above our heads, could be some sort of artificial setup in Japan.
What are you saying?
Not taking it too far.
Yeah, well.
So in the end, I guess we didn't find anything legit despite searching the entire island?
Last night, someone suggested to try and swim away from the island, so I gave it a go.
Sorry.
But
What?
But even after an hour of swimming, there was nothing but endless sea, so I came back. It's useless.
Yes.
Right. You all went for breakfast, but I decided to give the mart another look through. Nothing had changed, of course. I guess with the mart supplies, we'd have no worries about running out of something.
What do you mean, went out for breakfast?
I guess you missed it because you were sleeping. As you can see, this is a dining hall, but there's nowhere to cook on the island. So this morning we all went to the mart and ate stuff like sushi and packed lunches together.
It was tasty, but something was missing.
It's not a bad thing that there's an abundance of stuff, right? If anything, not having to worry about what we need for everyday life is a good thing.
Right.
I investigated the park near the mart. You know, the place where everything went down last night. And I discovered something amazing.
Aw, what did you find, Nikkei? Spill it.
selling green tea flavored cola that was pulled off the market 10 years ago in a mere vending machine.
How would that taste? I don't know.
Hey, come here. Let me hit you. Okay, I understand why people like their dynamic now. That's really funny.
It is. Yes, it is.
What? Why? It was my precious scoop!
Say.
There was something special about the park. The evidence of what happened yesterday completely disappeared. Oh, right. You know that stuff with the fire and everything? It's totally gone. Even the body of that orange-haired lady, which is totally a decoy.
I can't say anything.
That being said, who were the two people yesterday anyways?
Oh dear.
I still can't believe that was real. What happened to the green-haired man who flew off into the air?
Hey now.
I went soaring, flying.
Apparently.
I had to get his voice back just to do that anyway. Gonna fucking cry. I thought we agreed not to talk about last night. It just gets more complicated the more we think about it.
Yes.
That's right, because now it's the time to talk about what each of us investigated.
Oh, right.
Okay then. There's a church with a bell tower, a guest house, and floating houses. None of these matter at all, because there's nothing there at all.
Wait, aren't you doing this too casually? Do you even properly investigate?
It's fine.
Don't worry. There really was nothing of interest there.
Huh?
Really? Is that so? Lesbian.
If you didn't tell there, she's a huge misandrist.
Oh boy.
What's important is this place. I mean, the Monocrows we're on, of course.
This boat. I headed straight to the dining hall after I woke up, so I haven't had the chance to investigate yet. What is this place like?
Like they said, it's a cruise ship, a game room, a bathhouse, a workout room, a library, etc. You name it, they have it.
Sounds about right.
There are 4 floors, but it looks like the 3rd and 4th floors have our own rooms.
Rooms?
Thing is,
Bedrooms, so to speak. Though they're not open.
Huh. So everyone is staying in the guest house for now?
It was mentioned that a whole day had gone by while I was passed out. If the bedrooms weren't open, where did everyone sleep?
Отлично.
Dude,
Shut up!
I must say, you have great comedic timing.
It kind of is the timing, if I'm honest. Every time he pops up, I want to punch him, though. I'm just like, Yuri, shut up.
Yep. I slipped
'Cause it's
inside
like,
your heart.
it's either he's popping up for a pun, or he's popping up for, like, this stupid one-liner flirtatious bullshit. And I'm like, I just want to punch you. It's really entertaining.
We slept in a guest house together. Separate rooms for boys and girls, of course.
Yes.
Oh, of course. Yes, we're still students after all.
That's why.
There are some other places we haven't explored yet, but they're locked. So we can't do anything about them for the time being. Monocrow told us to wait and vanished.
That reminds me. I heard about that from Yoriko. What did Monocrow say exactly?
What was it again? Something like, just wait for now? You can't use violence like this, Mr. Hashimoto. Since this is an emergency, everyone should wait until I call you guys again. I'm warning you, Mr. Hashimoto. If this happens again, then convicts like you are going to be punished, so be careful.
Convicts.
Monocrow. Crow? Monocrow? Caw? Yes.
Yes.
I believe.
I love him.
He really gotta sneak in puns about that in serious conversations.
Just a little. Come on, let him do it. He's a crow. He's gotta. I mean, listen, gestures to Monokuma and his bear bullshit.
Yeah.
Why are you surprised?
Is what he probably said.
But
Why would you memorize that?
Listen.
The Monocrow is a lot wider than I thought, and all the rooms make me think we need to do some more investigating, even though we got nothing as of now.
So that's it for now.
For real?
Even though we all met up and talked, we didn't really learn anything new. It would be pretty cool if an escape route just went poof and popped up in front of us. What? Can the Monocrows not move? We should try taking the boat and traveling to safety.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't have an engine.
I think it's more that, like, who's the captain? For now, it's docked. The captain has to move it. How this is probably going to work is like, oh, murder at this island. Oh, you solved the case. Oh, moving to next island. You're on the cruise ship for a while.
What?
That was our first idea, but we couldn't find a control room. It might be in one of those locked rooms. Of course, if the culprit used his brains, then he wouldn't let us move the boat altogether. Yeah. Hey Yuki, why do you have to be so down again?
you can't give up.
There's nothing to worry about. It's only the first day and Monocrow's been quiet, so we'll definitely escape from here.
Sorry to interrupt. I met Hashimoto earlier, but where is Mikado?
Good question.
Where is the boy ever? Where is my husband? I would like to know the answer to this question too.
What? You ran into that psycho? Are you okay? He didn't touch you or anything, right?
Regardless.
Mikado's one of the biggest clues we have right now, considering his identity as the mastermind. So we searched for him first, however.
But
We couldn't find him. He's up and disappeared.
So he has himself a little mangrove, I guess.
Sorry, you're making me think of, like, Mikado in a man cave. Like, just... gonna cry.
I mean, he needs to have one, or he wouldn't be able to hide.
Okay. Alright,
Yeah, well.
that's all I got. As for that Hashimoto guy, it's obvious that nobody would get close to a dangerous guy like him. Thankfully, the guy seems to be calm right now. Does everyone happen to know Hashimoto's full name and talent?
No, Monocrow called him Mr. Hashimoto, so we only know his last name.
I know. His name is Shobai Hashimoto, the ultimate broker.
How did you learn that? Whenever we asked, he told us to buzz off, so we didn't pay the fee for his name.
We met by chance, and he apologized to me, saying that he was taking responsibility for his actions. So I told him if he was sorry, he should tell me his name and talent.
I see.
Shobai Hashimoto. I thought I heard it somewhere. I guess the broker really is him.
huh?
You two know each other.
Impossible.
Me and the male is Eve. It's not that. It's just that the name Shobai Hashimoto is super famous on the black market. You know a lot about the black market then, I guess? I don't know any famous people on the black market.
Yuri kind of just knows things.
I think he had connections to the Russian mafia too.
Case in point,
Ah.
man's is Russian.
That's why.
I don't think... Come on, come back, please. I want to do Nike's voice right. It's gonna frustrate me if I don't.
I don't think a guy like that would come to politely apologize, though.
That's why I was surprised. He seemed to follow his own set of beliefs. Or maybe some rule. If he's here too, he might help investigate. Wishful thinking, dear. Wishful thinking, I promise.
If he is the ultimate broker, he may be great at gathering information, but we can't let him in on this. You can't trust that guy. Working with him will only prove to be counterproductive.
You are probably right about that, but I still want him here.
Rina's interested.
Like I said, I like shit stirrers. They are more entertaining when they are not alone fucking off somewhere.
Oh man. Yeah.
Kokoro seems strangely emotional.
Honestly.
It's just, I talked to him a bit last night, and he seemed to have a bunch of cycle locks on his heart. I don't like him.
Ace Attorney reference.
Yes.
In that case,
But like, even more than that, how are we supposed to trust a guy who goes around stabbing people?
I mean, yeah.
Question. Good question. Very rational thought. However,
However, have you considered...
the both of us would like to talk to Shobai.
Have you considered that someone may want to be his babysitter?
Who would that be? Put Sora right there. There you go. Babysit that one.
I mean, she is in the prime position for that right now.
Yeah, there's that. And also, I think she's quiet enough to where he probably wouldn't care as much.
Probably.
Probably.
And she kind of has... he owes her, so...
Yes! He doesn't see it that way anymore. He thinks they're even now.
I mean, you can always try to get a bit more out of it, you know?
I wonder if it would work.
Guess we'll see.
Especially in a killing game like this,
The room instantly went silent. That's right. Although we had forgotten in our happy mood, last night we were told to kill each other.
sorry guys, that was a dumb thing to say.
What are you saying?
Sorry. Hajime's little voice line got me. What? Isn't it fine? No way someone like that is here.
Heads up!
Excluding Shobai and Mikado.
Okay, listen, Mikado might be the mastermind, but he's shown no, like, interest in killing anyone specifically yet.
It will be fine. Monocrow hasn't made a move and Mikado hasn't been seen since last night. Normally
That should make you more suspicious of him, considering he is what he is. But alright.
I mean, yeah, it should make you more worried, you know?
It's like, okay, where is the biggest wild card on this cast? Where did he go? I just want to know where he is because I want to squish his face. But anyway.
I mean... from their perspective, he could be lying in wait somewhere making traps and shit.
He could be fucking around and finding out.
We might even be able to return back home without any troubles if we keep investigating like this.
Right as Yuki made that hope-filled observation.
My apologies for interrupting you in the middle of such an uplifting moment. I'm afraid it will be all too fleeting, however. Unfortunately, my comrades, it seems that dealing with last night's emergency situation has kept me occupied for far longer than I anticipated. Now that I have finally finished my preparations, I believe a more thorough explanation is in order. Everyone, please gather at the Utsurushima Park post-haste. Tardiness will be a violation of the field trip's rules, and will therefore be punished accordingly.
Hello.
Isn't he so cute and polite and small? And I just want to squish him. I love Monocrow. I just want to pick him up and squish him. I can't wait for my plushie.
I can tell. Was that a broadcast from Monocrow? He seemed too quiet.
What do we do?
Let's go.
We have no choice but to head there. Not going will only result in punishment.
Who's afraid of some punishment? You can't listen to that guy, right?
But
I don't know. I feel the same, but I think going is a good idea.
Oh dear.
After all, yesterday Mikado really did kill a person.
Looks like we can't refuse. This is definitely a hostage situation.
We should go for now. Standing still isn't going to change anything. After the briefly bright atmosphere became heavy once more, with uneasy minds we all followed Monocrow's words.
Hello there.
You're all here. I have to go
Fine.
deeper for him. I have to.
By the way, should we include this whole scene into this part, or should we make a cut here?
I would cut here, just because of how long the scenes get in 2 compared to 1. Like, I'm not even kidding you. You know when the scenes went just on and on and on and on and on in 1? Multiply that by 3 for 2.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, so, make a cut.
Alrighty then. Then we'll see what Monocrow has to say to us next time. Till then,
See you later.
bye-bye.
Bye.